If you're a freelancer or a UK-based business owner who makes or receives international payments through a high street bank, you're paying over the odds. It's as simple as that. These days, there's a cheaper way. Payoneer is a payment platform that allows you to hold multiple currencies at the same time, so that you can make and receive international payments without worrying about conversion costs. Even if you only make or receive a few overseas payments each month, it can still help you make a significant saving. Now, in theory, that sounds great, but is Payoneer actually any good? I'm Chris Farman, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on this borderless payment provider. I'm going to dig through its features and pros and cons, explain what businesses Payoneer is a good fit for, and see just how it measures up against the competition. What is Payoneer? Now, Payoneer is certainly no new kid on the block. It was founded in New York in 2005 and has a 4 million strong customer base across more than 200 countries. Payoneer has built that success by simplifying cross-border transactions in a way that conventional banks can't really match. With Payoneer, you can receive up to 9 foreign currencies without incurring any conversion fees. You can then hold those currencies for as long as you like, make payments, spend them on the Payoneer Mastercard, or convert the money to pound sterling and transfer it to your UK bank account. That functionality makes it popular among SMEs and freelancers with overseas clients, as well as e-commerce businesses with international customers and suppliers, and digital nomads, affiliate marketers, and anyone selling on overseas marketplaces like Airbnb, Amazon, Fiverr, and Upwork. Although it's not a bank, Payoneer is also serious about compliance. It's regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK and is listed on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. That makes it a serious company that's considered safe and trustworthy for financial transactions. Key features? Now, before you go cutting up your debit cards, it's worth noting that Payoneer is not a replacement for your UK business bank account. Instead, it's an add-on that makes sending and receiving international payments simpler and more cost-effective. So, what are the key features and how does it help? Receiving payments. The main benefit is that when you open a Payoneer account, as well as pound sterling, you can get local bank details in the US, Canada, Australia, Singapore, and Hong Kong dollars, euros, and Japanese yen, and the UAE dirham. That means you can invoice customers and clients in all those markets and receive local currency payments straight to your account with no currency exchange or banking fees. Marketplace integrations. Another handy feature is that Payoneer integrates directly with marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, Fiverr, Upwork, and Airbnb. That enables you to receive payments without the hassle of entering your details or managing multiple bank accounts. Sending payments. You can also use Payoneer to make international payments. If you work with overseas suppliers, contractors, or freelancers, you can send money to their Payoneer wallet or make a transfer to their local bank account in 1 to 3 business days. Another benefit here is that you can transfer money to other Payoneer accounts in the same currency without incurring conversion fees. That makes paying international suppliers and freelancers cheaper. If you do not hold the particular currency, Payoneer applies a currency exchange markup of between 0.5 and 2%, which that's still cheaper than many traditional banks. But it may be more expensive than competitors like Wise and Revolut. Scheduled and batch payments. Payoneer also has mass payment capabilities that enables you to schedule and send batch payments of up to 1,000 transactions simultaneously. That can be a real time saver and reduce errors when you need to pay large numbers of employees or vendors at the same time. Payoneer Prepaid Mastercard. Now, you can also order a physical or virtual prepaid Mastercard in your account's supported currencies. The card is accepted globally, offers cashback, and lets you withdraw cash at ATMs. That gives you quick and convenient access to your account balances for online purchases and in-person expenses, making it very handy if you travel for business or have international expenses. Accounts payable tools. Finally, Payoneer also has a few handy tools to help you manage your payments. You can create invoices, request payments, and track who's paid you, all with a few well-placed clicks. You can also download monthly reports to stay up to date. Pricing and fees. Okay, so in terms of the features, there's everything you're going to need to simplify international payments, but how much is it gonna cost you? Well, the good news is that there are no setup or monthly subscription fees. That puts it on par with other providers like Wise and Revolut. However, there is an inactivity fee. Basically, if you don't use your Payoneer account for 12 months, you'll have to stump up nearly $30, so around £25. The other thing that you need to look out for is the transaction fees. Receiving payments from Payoneer supported marketplaces like Amazon, Upwork, and Airbnb is usually free, as are transfers from one Payoneer account to another in the same currency. However, if you receive a payment from another Payoneer account in a different currency, for example, receiving euros in the UK, there's a 1% charge. There's also a charge of between 1 and 3% of the transaction amount if a client pays you via a bank transfer or debit or credit card. Now, when it comes to making payments, you'll pay a £4 flat fee when transferring to another Payoneer account in the same country, and up to 1% of the transaction amount when transferring to a Payoneer account in a different country. There's also a fee of up to 3% if you make a payment from your Payoneer account via bank transfer. Now, if you want to withdraw funds from Payoneer to your UK bank account, you'll pay a £1.50 flat fee if the account balance is in pound sterling. If your Payoneer account balance is in a different currency, you'll pay a fee of up to 2% of the transaction amount. You also need to be aware of the exchange fees when converting currencies. You'll pay anything from 0.5 to 2% above the base exchange rate, depending on the transaction amount and the currencies you're changing to and from. And if you want to use the Payoneer Mastercard, well, there's a $29.95 annual fee for the first one, with no charge for additional cards. There's also a £9.95 fee for card replacements, a conversion fee of up to 3.5% for purchases in a different currency, and a £1.95 fee for ATM withdrawals. How does Payoneer compare? So, how do Payoneer's features and fees compare with the competition? Well, its integrations with Amazon, eBay, Upwork, and more, and the ability to hold multiple currencies definitely makes it a strong choice for UK businesses that work with international clients, suppliers, and marketplaces. That said, this functionality is not unique. Wise and Revolut both allow you to hold foreign currencies. They cannot rival Payoneer's impressive range of marketplace integrations, but their fees are more competitive in some areas, particularly around currency conversions. So, before you rush off to open a Payoneer account, it's worth thinking about your usage and totting up exactly how much it's likely to cost with each of these providers. Pros and cons. Now, there's a lot of information to take in here, so let's condense it all down into a few quick-fire pros and cons. Now, we love the fact that you can receive multiple currencies without opening foreign bank accounts. It's trusted by global platforms like Amazon, Fiverr, and Upwork. There are no setup or monthly fees. It has handy features for businesses and freelancers, and it's regulated in the UK and boasts strong security. But not everything's so rosy. we're less keen on the fairly hefty currency conversion fees. There's no way to deposit cash or checks. The customer support reviews are also mixed, with some people complaining about slow response times and the lack of a UK phone line. We're also not mad about the fee to withdraw funds from Payoneer to your UK bank account. Who is Payoneer Best For? So, with those pros and cons in mind, who is a Payoneer account a good fit for? Well, if you work with overseas clients or suppliers or receive regular payments from global marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, and Upwork, Payoneer will enable you to make and receive payments without excessive currency conversion costs or transaction fees. For example, a UK-based freelancer with clients in the US and Europe could invoice and be paid in US dollars and euros without being hit by conversion fees. It can also be useful for agencies that send mass payouts to freelancers or remote workers overseas, and importers and exporters that want to hold multiple currencies without always having to convert the money to pound sterling. On the other hand, if you're a larger business that trades overseas, the lack of advanced payment features and functionality may mean that you're better served by an account from Revolut. And if you want a multi-currency account with the lowest possible currency conversion fees, Wise offers a consistently lower foreign exchange markup. So, is Payoneer worth it? Well, if you need a reliable way to receive payments from overseas clients or marketplaces, Payoneer is definitely worth a look. Just bear in mind that if you make regular withdrawals or need to exchange currencies, those fees can quickly add up. Now, if you want to know more, please scan this QR code to visit the Payoneer website or click the link in the description to read our full review. And if you found this review helpful, please like it, share it, and subscribe for more of the same. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.